motivation, aggressiveness, discipline, and the fortitude to never say die. That's what it takes to be an airborne soldier.
Ain't that a bitch?
And we're rolling. How's it going? Welcome to Chuck Shaving Channel. How y'all doing? It's about, I'd say about 8 o'clock in the morning. It's probably about 75 degrees outside. My wife went to Walmart. I had to think a minute. My wife went to Walmart, did a few things. They have a thing at Walmart called the sensory hours, where there's no music, there's no kids. It's supposed to be quiet. Yeah, right. I still carry earplugs. But she went to go get a few things, and I was going to do a shave last night, but I was tired. Me and my wife went on a road trip, a little mini road trip. We went north of Tallahassee to Monticello, and we couldn't really get out because it was raining and stuff, but we wound up north of Tallahassee in some small towns. I'll put some pictures at the end if you want to see it. I caught a couple of historic old churches if you want to see it. What do we got? Before we do anything, let's take I've had this brush for a while. It's DS Cosmetics. It's a checkered flag. I did a short on it. Let's put it in the famous cup, Snoopy cup from Cedar Point. Let's get it nice and soaky. That's a little too much. You don't want to overfill your brush because it'll ruin the glue. You ever watch Sheriff Grady Judd? He's a sheriff from South Florida, I think at Polk County, and he does morning briefing, and he displays various cups that people send him, businesses and stuff. And then he shows the stupid criminal of the day. It's kind of funny. It's kind of interesting. Even if you're not from Florida or you're from around the world, you need to watch it. He's one of the most famous sheriffs around. He's Governor DeSantis' right-hand man. He don't play. Okay, what do we got? I haven't used this in a while. Kind of befitting. Pole Position by Master Soap Creations. It's got a nice clean scent. I thought we'd use that today. And I will put the link to this bowl that I got over in the UK. Let's put some hot water on it. My water pressure is kind of running low because I'm running the washer. Let's put it right in there. And we got a new razor. We got the Ollie Works. I contacted Ollie Works. Let me undo it. You can buy, it comes with one plate. You can choose which plate, but how you tell which plate it is, see those little hash marks? If I can, see how it's two right there? This is the medium plate. And it comes in medium, mild, and aggressive. And this was kindly gifted me by Mr. Mark from Melbourne, Florida, not Melbourne, Australia. It's down South Florida. And whenever I use a new razor, I use Astra blades. So I use a brand new Astra. I don't use any other blades because it gives me an accurate interpretation of how the razor is going to work. So I use a brand new one. And you don't need to use a washer, but I do use a washer. And this is the steel one, stainless steel one. Now they come in aluminum. And I contacted Ollie Works, and they finally answered me. They were real nice. They're open to doing a purple razor. Might be an upcharge, but they can do it. They're already making them in pink. They make them in blue, red, and clear. But this is the steel version, and they got the aluminum version too. All right, let me put on my Subtle Arts pre-shave soap and whip up a lather, and we'll come right back. All right, we're back. It didn't take no time. Whip it up. Another thing I want to point out, these Subtle Art soaps, one thing I like about them, when you got a little slice of the other, you can put it on the other bar and it will melt into the other bar so you don't waste it. So that's one thing I like about them. I don't like wasting soap. It's a story comes from my dad. All right, let's go ahead and get some. I remember last shave I didn't turn on my light. I use a battery operated light for my lighting, but it was okay. Nobody complained about it. So where's my little sprayer at? There it is. I've been using the big sprayers because this seems to do it better and it's less bulky. Now I will use the big sprayer on my head. How y'all doing today? Yeah, I gotta go to work tonight. I've been off for 4 days. I'm surprised my boss hasn't called me in. Might next week. I might have to work an extra day next week. Oh, I went and got my gun. And it's probably going to be the end of summer before I shoot it, or early fall, because it's just too dang hot to go shooting. There's a guy, he's one of the range guys out there. This guy is 75 years old, and he's still working. And the heat can be just too bearable out there. I mean, it's a little better since it's under the pavilion, but I'm sorry. I mean, if I was 75 years old, I wouldn't be working unless I was dead broke or something. But you know how they say when you retire, you expire. Okay, where's my razor at? Here we go. The Hollyworks razor, and our knurling on this is pretty good. It's aggressive, but it ain't painful. I like Paul from the Shaving Fox swears by these razors, so we're gonna see. I like it. It's a little heavy. I'd probably opt for the aluminum version. Wow, doing pretty good. You just hold it in your hand and let the razor do the work. You don't have to put hardly any pressure on it. The medium plate seems to be doing perfect. You know how you hear your door handle turn? I just heard that, but maybe it's the settling of the house. I don't know. We just pressure wash the house, so maybe it's the heat. I don't know. Yeah, this razor's doing great. And it comes in mild, medium, and aggressive. Wow, doing pretty good. I think George or I don't know how to say it. He's the one that answered my email for Molly work. Let's refresh my lather. I'm getting to think. I got two things right here. I got a 1/4 teaspoon and I got an 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'm going to think I might have to use 1/8 of a teaspoon because 1/4 teaspoon is too much. But whatever I got left over, I put it in my little bowl. Now, since it's heavy, you got to go slow with it. Down pretty good. So far, I'm impressed. All right, first pass done. It's pretty good. Here comes the trash truck. Hear it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Friday's trash day. Thursday, we have to have all of our Amazon boxes out. Okay. What I'm doing, I'm having a special place for all my soaps that my wife really likes. It's called WA, Wife Approved. Cut across the grain. Yeah, we stopped off in Mariana, which is like 8 miles down the road east where I work at. We stopped at Dickie's Barbecue and we got there just in time. There was a big crowd that came in after us. It was good. It's a little expensive, but it's like a counter serve. It's a Texas-based barbecue. I've been craving barbecue a lot lately. And their beans are a lot better than Mission. I'm supposed to be getting a new bowl today. Here it comes. Boom, boom, boom. You like that, don't you? Hey, across the grain on the neck or sideways. Yeah, we went to Monticello, and it's a town right before you go to when I used to go to Valdosta to get my service done in my Subaru. And it's an old town in Florida. It's north of Tallahassee. They got a lot of old buildings, a lot of old houses, kind of like Eufaula, Alabama. Eufaula, Alabama, they have like a parade of homes in April. You can tour all the old houses. They're old. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can go right now. I can go right now, but I'm gonna do my cheeks and a little bit right here. All right, let's dump this water. It's kind of yucky. Where are we at? 15 minutes. We need to speed up. All right. I guess I got my water pressure back. But yeah, that electric water pressure machine, it flipped the breaker and we didn't know it. And I went to go put my charger on my lawnmower. I noticed it wasn't working, so I went out there and flipped it. And I noticed that the refrigerator hadn't been working like since yesterday. But there wasn't that much food out there. It'll keep for a day. I was gonna have a beer last night. I was just too tired. I'm getting where when I do a little road trip or driving, it just tires me out. Not then when I get home. So when I get home, about an hour after we got home, my wife went to bed early and I just like climbed in bed. I know it's gonna mess up my sleep, but I'll probably take a nap this afternoon. Instagram. And these are made in Arizona. That's on my bucket list to go to the old OK Corral. I tell you, my first ex-wife's a direct descendant of Wyatt Earp. Her last name is Earp. But these razors, they're not overly expensive, but you can tell they're quality made. They took time. It's not no fly-by-night company. I mean, it's quality made. I'm sure a couple of years down the road, as the company expands, wow, I'm BBS. I got a little cut right there. But I'm sure they'll venture into an adjustable razor and all that, and probably a gym razor. And all right, I'm done. Wow, I'm BBS, and no irritation either. All right, I'm gonna do my rinses. I'm gonna come back for the post shave and review. So stay with me. All right, we're back. I did too hot, a warm, and too cold. Let's do some alum sticks. See how we did. A mega alum stick. Maybe 3/4 of a one. All right. What we use? We use Subtle Arts pre-shave soap, official pre-shave soap at Chuck Shaving Channel. We use Pole Position by Master Soap Creations out of South Africa. Nice clean scent. We whipped it up in the UK bowl. I'll put a link in it. 3D printed. Whipped it up with a DS Cosmetics checkered flag. We used the Ollie stainless steel medium with a medium plate with an Astra blade. First use. And we're going to wipe off the Allen block. Wow, I can't get over my face. And we're going to use the matching aftershave splash. I like it a little stricter. That smells good. All right. This razor wasn't sent by Ollie. It was sent by one of my subscribers. What do I think about this razor? You got to get you one. I'm very freaking impressed with it. I used the medium plate. This is stainless steel. You can tell it's quality made. It ain't no. And the knurling's good, but it ain't like pinching your fingers. And I like the ergonomics of it. I like the way it holds in your hand. Yeah, I could shave with this razor every day. I'm very impressed with it. It's given me one of the best shaves I've had in a while. So, yeah. And you don't have to use no effort with it. I mean, it just glides along your face. And they make the mild and they make the aggressive plate too. And it comes with stainless. Comes in this color, red and blue, and I think they just started pink. So get you one of these razors. I'm telling you, you got to get one of these razors. All right, well, that's all I got. I appreciate your time. If you want to watch the little slideshow at the end, go ahead. I really appreciate y'all. I probably won't do no videos this weekend because I got to work, but I'll do some off-camera shaves. So I'm going to do some more of the Ollie works. But I'm really impressed with it. I'm really, very impressed with it. So go get you one. All right. Y'all take care and y'all have the rest good of your weekend. I'll be thinking about you while I'm at work. All right. Bye. Y'all have a good one.